The internet is filled with strange and unexplained moments. But some videos go beyond creepy. These are the clips that make your skin crawl. Tonight, we dive deep into the scariest videos ever uploaded. Viewer discretion is advised, because once you see these, you can't unsee them. On December 10th, a horrifying traffic accident unfolded in broad daylight, sending shockwaves through the community. Two men were walking along the street when a truck loaded with construction materials suddenly crashed into a parked car. The collision triggered a violent chain reaction, launching one of the cars directly into the path of the pedestrians. The man nearest the sidewalk managed a narrow escape, but the second individual was tragically pinned beneath the wreckage. Distressed bystanders rushed to help, checking desperately for signs of life and halting traffic to clear a path. Emergency services were quickly dispatched, but the victim's condition remains unknown. A massive truck tire exploded due to overinflation, launching a worker into the air in southern China. CCTV footage from Shenzhen, Guangdong province, shows the repairman approaching the tire just as it was about to be shut off, when suddenly it burst. The explosion sent the man flying backward before he hit the ground. Fortunately, he only suffered dizziness and some bruises to the back of his head. He was later taken to the hospital for evaluation. A powerful 7.4 magnitude earthquake struck Hualien City on Taiwan's east coast on April 3rd, leaving a trail of devastation behind. Captured on a vehicle's dash cam, one driver, caught on a winding mountain road during the violent tremors, heard the piercing alarm of the early warning system and quickly sought safety inside a nearby tunnel. Mere moments later, a cascade of rocks thundered down the mountainside, engulfing the car ahead in a torrent of debris. The vehicle in the photo narrowly avoided the same tragic fate, protected by the tunnel that, in a twist of fate, became a life-saving shelter. The aftermath was heartbreaking. Official reports confirmed 13 people lost their lives, while 6 others remain missing. Families wait with heavy hearts, clinging to hope amid the overwhelming destruction. This devastating event serves as a sobering reminder of nature's unforgiving power and the delicate thread by which life often hangs. We're almost at 50,000 subscribers, and to celebrate this huge milestone, I'm doing a special giveaway just for you. I'll be giving away our exclusive Silent Nightmare merch to a few lucky subscribers. To enter, it's super easy. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, like this video, comment below with your favorite Silent Nightmare video or your scariest camping story. That's it. The giveaway ends the moment we hit 50,000 subscribers, so keep sharing, commenting, and spreading the word. I'll announce the winners in a dedicated video right after we hit that goal. This man risked everything to protect his vehicle and came dangerously close to paying the ultimate price. Had a collision occurred, the truck would have clearly been at fault. But the way this guy stood his ground against a massive truck just to save his car? Absolutely insane. Moments like this remind us, no material possession is ever worth your life. If you're ever in a similar situation, remember, your safety comes first. In the Philippines, 2 young women narrowly escaped injury when an out-of-control truck hurtled toward them. The driver reportedly lost control after the brakes failed, sending the beer-loaded vehicle crashing over a railing. Just moments after the women had passed by, locals rushed to search for victims, while others took the opportunity to collect unbroken bottles of beer. 3 people were reported injured in the accident. In Florida, a Tesla Model X ignited in flames while sitting in a flooded garage. Captured on video, the white electric SUV sat motionless after severe flooding, when smoke began billowing from its undercarriage. Moments later, the battery burst into flames, and the fire rapidly intensified due to chemical reactions, filling the garage with dense black smoke. It is still unclear whether the vehicle was plugged in at the time, or if salt water had triggered a short circuit. In response, authorities issued a warning urging EV owners to avoid loading, moving, or parking saltwater-exposed vehicles inside garages or near homes. A tragic workplace accident during a lifting operation claimed the life of a 29-year-old crane rigger, leaving coworkers and loved ones devastated. The young man was fatally crushed beneath 2 tons of steel sheets when a crane cable suddenly snapped, a chilling reminder of the dangers inherent in industrial jobs. This heartbreaking incident underscores the urgent need for companies and regulators to implement and enforce stricter safety protocols, enhance training, and ensure reliable equipment is used so that no family has to experience such a preventable tragedy. A bizarre incident was caught on security camera in Zhongshan City, Guangdong Province on November 30th. The video shows a black SUV reversing into a cyclist, then mounting a large rock on the grass, which left the rear tire suspended. This unexpected obstruction created enough space for the young man trapped underneath to crawl out. The driver called the police and took the cyclist to the hospital, where he was found to have only minor injuries. On Thursday, May 2nd, near the small village of Juro in the Jalalabad region of Kyrgyzstan, a vibrant cultural festival filled with flags, music, traditional attire, and choreographed performances took a sudden and tragic turn. Out of nowhere, an unmanned truck with failed brakes came barreling down a hill. Picking up terrifying speed before crashing into a crowd of children gathered on a grassy field for a peaceful protest. The horrifying accident left 29 children injured, many of them critically. According to the Ministry of Health, the victims, aged 9 to 16, were struck before the truck slammed into a nearby gazebo. 18 of the injured were rushed to the hospital, with 7 placed in intensive care, and 3 fighting for their lives. The rest remain in moderate condition. What was meant to be a joyful celebration of culture has become a moment of deep mourning for the entire community. One forever marked by an unimaginable tragedy. This next clip I came across was filmed during a wedding procession in India, and trust me when I say, no one saw this coming. Now, tornadoes aren't exactly common in India, but what's caught on camera here looks more like a powerful dust devil than a full-blown tornado. Still, I can't help but feel bad for everyone attending the event. It's definitely going to be a wedding they'll never forget. Now, in the next clip, we head to Thailand for a terrifying highway collision captured on dash cam. Thankfully, no lives were lost, but what you're about to see is shocking.
ทะเลาะกับแฟนมาโอ้ยเธอรถชนรถคนอื่นนะดิแป๊บนึงเราลงไปช่วยเธอมีเด็กด้วย
A reckless driver caused absolute chaos, endangering a woman and her small child in the vehicle. Watching it unfold, I couldn't help but hold my breath. Until the miracle happened. They both survived. What do you think? Shouldn't that truck driver face the harshest punishment possible? Another frightening moment unfolded in Kabra village, Rajsamand, Rajasthan, India, on November 13th. Footage shows a young girl stepping out of a parked car just seconds before another vehicle crashes violently into it. Her grandfather, Baal, stated he was waiting nearby while the child remained in the car. She had stepped out only because he promised her chocolate. The speeding car's driver, reportedly drunk, fled the scene after the crash. On December the 17th in Sumatra, Indonesia, disaster struck when a decaying wall from an abandoned gas station suddenly gave way, killing 2 and injuring another. Surveillance footage revealed the terrifying moment as 3 pedestrians walked by, when without warning, the structure collapsed, burying 2 victims beneath. The victims, a mother and her child, had no time to react. Nearby witnesses described the harrowing cries for help as rescuers scrambled to assist. Authorities later confirmed the wall, spanning 15 meters, had shown signs of deterioration, but no preventive measures were taken, turning neglect into a fatal mistake. A tragic accident occurred in the Bonav, Amari, during strong winds when a bus tire suddenly burst. The blowout caused the vehicle and its driver to fall 8 feet down. CCTV footage from near the driver's cabin captured the terrifying incident. Fatalities were reported at the scene. In Renopolis, Brazil, a tense and heroic moment was caught on video when a teenage brother saved his little sister in the nick of time. The 3-year-old darted across the road without warning, narrowly missing an oncoming car. In a split second, her older brother sprinted after her, scooping her up and pulling her to safety just before disaster struck. His lightning-fast reaction and unwavering love turned what could have been a fatal accident into a remarkable act of courage and sibling devotion. Most of you are familiar with Amazon Alexa and other voice assistants, but in Russia, they have their own versions due to various restrictions. One of the most well-known is apparently called Alice. A woman in her apartment managed to capture something truly unsettling on video.
Алиса, что ты сейчас говорила? Алиса, что ты сейчас говорила? Алиса, с кем ты сейчас говорила?
Я говорила по-итальянски. Это язык.
Что ты сейчас на итальянском сказала? Что ты сейчас говорила?
Я говорила по-итальянски. Это язык, на
скажи мне, что ты говорила.
Заговорить.
Ну, скажи мне, что ты говорила.
Я сказала, я не понимаю, что вы хотите.
Алис, я дома одна?
Тогда зачем вам итальянский?
Я спрашиваю, Алиса, я дома одна?
Если вы дома одни, то кто же тогда со мной разговаривает?
Some viewers believe this was a case of paranormal activity, but I honestly think what's going on here might be even creepier. The company behind Alice claims the device only responds when it hears something. But in this case, it was whispering, and no one was even speaking. That's deeply unsettling. It's likely a glitch in the AI's code, but still, that doesn't make it any less eerie. I'd love to hear what you think about this one. If you made it this far, you're braver than most. If you enjoyed the chills, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Because on Silent Nightmare, the terror never sleeps.